Good evening to you all. It's Blu-rayDave and happy Labor Day. This weekend kind of caught me off by surprise, especially with Labor Day weekend. There's so much going on in my mind right now. But yeah, hopefully you guys saw on my professional Facebook page, Instagram, and hopefully the community posts. Yes, we out here. It's been a fast year. Today, I guess we could call it the 1 year anniversary that I adopted Toothless, my black cat. Oh, come here, bud. Yeah, look, I want to see you. Yeah, yeah. Just look at him, guys. He's like so unfazed right now, but he's purring. Can you hear him? Good boy. Yeah, this little guy, he really changed my life for the better, and I'm still happy to this day that I could still claim that I'm a proud cat dad, right? I mean, who doesn't want to be happy about that? And of course, I do treat him like he's my own kid. And I remembered, was it like after the first week I got him, a friend uh, accused me of change. Okay, well, if I did change, that, like I said, I changed for the better because of this little guy, because I kind of had this new rule with this friend now that I wasn't going to be able to hang out with them as much, like at least go to their place like I did in the past year, because he, like, since I just got him, like, I want to be able to spend more time with him, because that's what you want to do with pets, right? Like, as soon as you get them, you want to be able to play with them for a little bit longer, and then, like, things could, like, I don't want to say, like, kind of go back to normal, if you will. Like, sure, they'll be walking around the house and all that. Well, it depends on the pet, too. Oh my gosh. And of course, we can't forget about Toothless's predecessor, who did make a lot of appearances on the channel when I was in high school. You guys remember Inky, right? Remember, that was his given name. And for fun fact, I don't remember if like, the very first video that I made about this guy, when the day I got him, like, his given name was Cheeto. Like, honestly, like, how? Like, you gotta give that to an orange cat, because I remembered after when I moved into this place, I've always talked about, getting a cat, right? And I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna get another black cat, his name is gonna be Toothless. Of course, I give him a lot of names because remember with Inky, we gave him another name too. And this was kind of well, I shouldn't say my fault, but like it was pretty fun. Like we kind of named our pets in the past Marvel names, so it stuck with us in the family. So we kept calling him Inky T'Challa the Black Panther, right? Because it makes sense, right? And let me tell you, this cat, he has so many of the qualities that Inky had. And I still don't believe the BS that people say, oh, having a black cat is bad luck. Like, no. Every cat that you're ever going to own, they are going to behave the same. I mean, sure, they're going to have different traits and qualities, but at the end of the day, they're going to be a cat. And he's also a good support animal too, because I just hate living here all on my own. Like in a lot of ways, this little guy is like my roommate, except he lives here rent free, right? Don't you, bud? Yeah. Who's a good boy? You are. He's been like this. I haven't looked this up yet, guys, and I should be looking up a lot of cat YouTube channels, but like he's been biting me. Like, I don't know if it's like a play. It might be more than just a play bite. Like, I don't want to go out of my way and say, like, oh, he has, like, an underbite, because with some animals, like, yes, they do have some conditions, whether how you like to label them, like I don't know why I haven't researched it as much, because I think I did research this before, like, after maybe the first month or maybe a couple months I've had him, like, okay, why is he, like, I guess, like, biting me? Like, yes, yes, he play bites, but, could be something else. Like, and of course, he does have his mood swings, just like every cat does. But just a quick reminder to that one friend. I made this very clear on a YouTube short, and I'm going to say this now on paper again, but more in depth. I'm never gonna give him away. Okay, he's my responsibility. It's not my fault that I want a cat. Like, I love him to pieces. Like, I knew when I got him. Like, I knew you were jealous by the fact that I got a cat. Like, listen, you got your pets, I got mine. So as long as when the day comes when you can accept this little guy, don't bother. Okay, you can still talk to me, but don't ever ask me to hang out with you ever again until you accept my cat, because that's just the way it works. Sorry, I have rules. I have to be strict. It's just it's just called life. It's called adulting, guys. And in a funny way too, Toothless here, he's also good practice for like a child, because like sure we have practice with many pets over the years, but like because I'm on my own, because like I own him, like man, crazy. Now back onto the name. Yes, you guys, if you guys already know this, like yes, I already got the name like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, and can we all agree that that dragon has the qualities of a cat? And every time, like my mom would always remind me of Hiccup, and I don't blame her, because I kind of have like the same traits and qualities like Hiccup. I even kind of look like him sometimes, and I don't know if you notice in my videos, but like this is intentional, unintentional. But when I say like, "Hey, boy," that's like my inner Hiccup coming out, right? So, if you guys caught on with that in the videos, let me know in the comments below. So I guess his other names, well, like he's Inky the Second, and I guess he's also T'Challa. You know. Makes sense, right? Like, because I have met so many families where, like, whatever pet they have, they. I'm not joking when I say this, guys. Of course, this is intentional on their part, but I still support it. Whatever pets they have, they always name them out after a Marvel character. Like, that's just a common thing now. Like, I know this one family, they have a bunch of ferrets, and one of them, they name one of their ferrets Thor. And of course, like, they love the Thor franchise, right? With the Black Panther movies, it's very mixed with me, because sure, the first Black Panther is good. Wakanda Forever is in the mix. Like, it's an okay movie. It can't be the first one, but it's just I don't have like posters of like the Black Panther around my apartment. Like I'd still rather have Star-Lord posters, right? Because he's the Chad, one of the Chads of Hollywood, or let's just say the Chad of Hollywood. Okay. But yeah, like I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind having a couple Black Panther posters, really. And believe me, guys, if that's something that me and my family would have committed to back when Inky was alive, maybe we could have had a couple of posters hanging around in the house. But I don't know. But I like families who do that. Like the first time, side ramp up, but a cool one. The first time we've gotten our first hamster, this was back in 2015, right? And we were trying to come up names with our first hamster, and I did not throw this around, but my sister, she is funny and awesome at this. Like, she decided to go with the name Bruce. I thought like that's kind of like a common name for like a hamster, but the specific reason why she named him Bruce is because I think she named him Bruce after the Hulk. Like, I was thinking like, is it Wayne or is it Banner? Like, and then she confirmed that it was Banner. So like, I mean, hey, that's awesome. That is awesome. One time she had a yellow fish and named him Golden Freddy. Like, hey, can't put past that, right? But yeah, good times, guys. Good times. Yeah, I've always loved and cherished cats. I've grown up with them, even though even like growing up, I've begged and pleaded my parents to get a cat, but I would have been like every other kid who begged for a pet. Like, I would not take care of the pet. Um, I'm happy in 2014. This will be a story for next year. The first time that we got Lacey, she has made a few appearances on the channel. Let me know in the comments if you want to see her again. Well, I'm sure she'll make more future appearances, but um, she was our first cat, and uh, it was not a piece of cake. Let's put it that way. We weren't being abusive. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. If we were, she would not have stuck around for long. So she's at my grandpa's house right now as of the recording of this video, and she has gotten big. She is a brick. She is literally Garfield size now. She is 20 pounds. Like, even when you try to like lift her, like, oh, you gotta make sure she can't slip like out of your hands. Like, oh, but she's just the cutest little fur ball. I love her to pieces. So I did still grow up with cats. Like, every time I went to my grandparents' house, they had three cats at the time. Louie, Chessie, and Sadie. And I loved Louie so much. He was just like this darkish, gray cat. And every time I told him to like lick my finger, he would do it. Unfortunately, though, he died maybe a couple years after. I didn't know him that well, but I know he was a great cat. Chessie and Sadie, I had a better understanding why my grandpa cherished them so much, especially Chessie. She was actually my very first video, like back in early 2014. If you guys go to the homepage, go to Blu-rayDave season 1. Literally, Chessie is the very first episode, and the another reason why my grandpa named her Chessie was because like there's a train named Chessie. Like, that makes sense. Sadie, she was just pretty much like the female version of Snowbell, right, from Stuart Little, but she hissed at us a lot just because like we were trying to pet her, right, but like of course she had to hiss. But I think it was mid 2014 when they had to like put her down, like, right? No, no. Wait. I think. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get too long with the story here, guys, but I'm gonna keep this brief. Like, okay, I think Sadie was next to go 2011. Okay, now the pieces are starting to come together. I remember a couple of times my grandpa was trying to get me like hold Chessie, but I've had a bad experience with like holding cats. Like, been scratched by a lot of cats, and I was just hesitant. Mid 2014 was when Chessie had to be put down. Again, she was one of those cats that ran away from most of us. But she was a great cat regardless. If I were to get the same breed of cat that Chessie was, of course I would name that one Chessie too. But I remembered, I don't know if my grandpa said this to me specifically, but he did say he wanted to stop getting cats. Like, I think, who knows if one of us will pick up Lacey in the future and then he'll be done. Well, we don't want to take her away from our grandpa like that. Like, no, I know she's been a good support animal for my grandpa too, so like that's very important. Like, so technically, she is still our cat. Let's put it that way. But like, she's the family's cat. That includes my grandpa. Like, he's been taking care of her for 8 years now. I always thought we had bad luck with cats, though, because we would only have them for a little while, and then they would be gone. Like, oh my gosh. Like, if you guys remember the siblings from my senior year, like Periwinkle and Caramel, oh my gosh. They've gotten so big. But we'll save that story for another time. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this important day, guys, because like I said, like, this guy, he means so much to me. Of course, he's friendly and all. Like, of course, every cat, like, wants to be friendly with other people, right? Like, they gotta smell you first and then rub on you and possibly lick you, you know. I love my buddy. Like, I think now, since I've had him for a year, like, he has been getting more separation anxiety, um, which is pretty normal for cats, you know. I don't blame this little guy. Um, I wish I was home all the time with him, just so that he knows that he's loved and protected and cared for. But yeah, look at this guy. I really want to make sketches with him in the future. It's just like he's of course he's not a professional acting cat, you know, so like whatever I can work with him, you know, it's gonna stick. So he's not right, but yeah. Oh yeah. And he's a good snuggle bud too, guys. Like he loves his cuddles and all that good stuff. I love you, bud. And I'm hoping someday I'll be able to find a future cat mom that will help me along the way to raise this little dude. I have no problem raising him on my own, but it'd be nice to, you know, have someone else to, you know, take care of this little guy too, you know? So don't worry, little guy. We'll find our future cat mama. That crap just gonna take some time. In the meantime, we're stuck with each other. Oh boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Alright guys, I'm gonna sign off now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please send the post notification bell and share my content if you haven't already. And comment down below, Toothless. And let me know. Let us both know what you want us to do for future videos, you know? I know you guys love him. Like, he's very popular on the channel here, too, besides Tegan. So, hi. Hi, bud. Yeah. Oh. Even when I try to give him love and some more, he just tries to... Well, he does this. It's cute, though. He gives me funny looks, like whenever I've been gone for so long, like if I've had a busy day, he'll just give me a look, you know. Sometimes he'll bite me to like, don't leave again. Again, that's what every cat is like, right guys? Oh, don't bite. Be a good boy. Alright, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot, and may the Lord be with you guys. Always love you guys. Peace out, guys, and love your pets, okay? Especially now, because if you just gotten them or if you had them for a while, love them while you can, right? Because they're not going to live forever. I believe my boy now is 3 years old because, again, every cat we get, they're like 2 years old, and that's good because, sure, even though they're still in the kitten phase, they're a little grown up, though. Excuse me, guys. Whew. Alright, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for that, and may the Lord be with you guys. Always love you guys. Peace out, guys.